Hello everybody, my name is Rosa and today we're going to talk about tips for home-based Madu Kelulut. Before jumping into this video, let me explain what is Kelulut for those of you who do not know. Although they do not sting, they will though defend their nest if they're disturbed. Most of the time when this happens, you will only feel a slight pinch on your skin. Stingless bees can be found in most tropical or subtropical regions of the world, such as Australia, Africa, Southeast Asia, and tropical America. The first tip I will talk about is on how to get more honey produced at home. Now, when rearing this type of stingless bees, you'll notice that they keep their pollen and their honey in egg-shaped sacs made out of beeswax. The honey are stored in clusters of small egg-shaped pots. Now, the key factor in ensuring you will have more honey produced varies at different times of year depending on the flowers and tree season. Stingless bees are active all year round, although they are less active in cooler weather. You would need to place your hive somewhere near plants and flowers for the stingless bees to feed on. Now, it is only natural that the more they eat, the more they produce. If you ever have any leftover fruits, you could always put it somewhere close to the hive for them to feed on. Our next tip will be on how to harvest Madu Kelulut on your own at home. Now, because this type of bees keep their honey in beeswax sacs instead of the standardized honeycomb, this makes extraction a lot more difficult. For this process, you would need a toothpick, a syringe, and a jar where you plan to keep your honey. You may cover yourself up with long-sleeve clothes, long pants, and even hats with nettings. However, since they do not bite or sting, there's really no harm in wearing any type of clothes. An easy way to help you ease the harvesting process would be by making small holes in the honey sacs using your toothpick. A hole just big enough for you to insert the tip of your syringe. Now, the reason why you need to preserve the original shape of the sacs is because if it is destroyed, the stingless bees would then have to work extra hard to repair the sacs and would take longer to produce more honey. I recommend using a syringe because it makes extraction way easier. Some might try harvesting them by sucking the honey out using long straws. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems way harder than just using a syringe. Moving on to our next tip, which is the storing of our honey. Now, the best way to store your honey is by investing in a proper jar or bottle that is airtight. The honey must not be kept anywhere under the sun or close to heat, as this might cause changes in the honey stays. Harvested honey should be kept at room temperature and not in any refrigerator. A few extra side tips when you are consuming the honey. It is best if you do not, and I mean do not, use any type of metal spoon. Whether it is to stir your honey water or to measure your honey, never use a metal spoon as the honey might react to the metal. Another helpful tip you need to know is that these stingless bees do not do well with smoke. Well, unless you're planning of getting rid of them. I understand that some people might want to burn dried leaves that are nearby the hive, but this is not a good idea, as this will weaken the bees or cause them to run away from their hives and leave you with an empty, beeless hive. And these hives of stingless bees do not come cheap, so try and take good care of them. Those were some of the tips that I could give from my own personal experience. I don't know if it would be helpful for you, but I hope you all at least learned something new from this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Stay safe and goodbye.